Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Quick, follow me inconspicuously, commanders, because in order to get back into the future, we need to go back into the past. What's that? You don't copy? Sounds confusing? Well, let me elaborate. Boy, do I have a story for you. Story time. 2 years back, there used to be a clique of players around who shook things up from the ground up in the competitive scene. Those were mainly Lorry Driver and one of his best close personal real-life friends, Kazu, and then there was also Happy and his brother Juicebox. So, how does that all wrap up with today's cast? Well, 2 of those players have remerged. Actually, 3 of those players have remerged, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Bottom left, spawning as Germany. It is gonna be Juicebox, Happy's older brother. The more reasonable one, I guess. Kappa Pride. Ooh, NG almost getting snagged here. Ooh, he was this close to having a clear line of sight on the engineer. He probably even saw it, but didn't get shot off, so no proning. Lucky. So good movement here from Juicebox. And his opponent du jour is gonna be Killer89, aka Kazu. Yeah, I don't know why he chose this nickname for himself. He could have made it a bit more edgy, like maybe given it triple X at the end, towards the tail end, like Killer, or maybe Killer69 XXX. That would be a bit edgier. I would dig that. Anyway, and in a completely unrelated story, the other guy who has been missing MIA for a year was Lorry Driver, and he's been back as well. And many people falsely assumed under the Archangel Smurf. Spoiler alert, Archangel was not Lorry. Lorry was just playing as LD, which stands for either Lethal Dose or Lorry Driver. And yeah, Lorry has just been smurfing by himself, and Archangel, here's the big reveal, is actually Happy. Who would have seen that coming? He was faking it so hard. He was participating in his own academy. He was like tutoring himself in the academy, so he went to great lengths just to pull those shenanigans. But yeah, here we are in this game. It's about to get awesome. We're about to have double ref build here for both players, as is usually the case. And Juicebox following it up with War Factory. Yeah, same timings, really. Completely identical. The difference in builds here is that Kazu went for a double engineer build. Which, that engineer has survived. He didn't get found out by the sniffing troops sniffing around here. And Juicebox with really good early movements, just lots of activity, lots of moving around the map. Conversely, Kazu, aka Killer89, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna stick with the Killer89 moniker, it's just too meme-worthy. Is gonna rally his engineer down south, and he's gonna get a second Derrick for himself. So mirrored builds with the light vehicles as well. Oh yeah, faction is Ingelando for Kazu. So yeah, Ranger just scouting out the periphery. Yeah, who would have seen that coming? Archangel being actually Happy. It's like he chose a name for himself that didn't sound like him, because it sounds like someone who has reformed himself, you know? It's unlike him. Kappa. Alright, let's see what's this going in the middle. Yeah, hospital free for the take-ins, because nice positional advantage here, despite the double engine build. What the hell, this still hasn't been sniffed out. If that comes into play, I'm gonna laugh. This was comically close. This is like he's playing infiltration mode. Alright, that NG is on a mission. Let's see where it leads us. Ah, yeah. Middle hospital being captured by Juicebox. It's not as big of a deal as allies, because in obviously just always build medics. But it's neat regardless. Ah, the Ranger found a snipe on a rocket. That's pretty good. For the time being. Nothing being produced out of the War Factory. You know what? If anything, this just clues Juicebox in as to having to fire up the War Factory forges. A bit of a lapse here. Whoops. So it's 5 harvesters under 6, yeah. That's kind of what you get for sleeping on your queue. What is this? Just a rifle. Okay. What the hell? This guy still hasn't been sniffed out. Alright, I'm gonna keep close tabs on him. Third barracks is now starting to appear. I think this is just gonna be standard macro mass barracks build for both players, because it's so efficient. And I'm also expecting lots and lots of base pushes, which kind of is the go-to style for both. Ish. Juicebox has made some really good tech players in his seasons. As RHL player, he was scheduled to ascend into Master's Division, but then he kind of, I think, forfeited immediately or something. Don't quite recall. That was, I think, in Season 5. Don't quote me on that one as per usual, because my memory on those seasons is a bit fuzzy after 7 consecutive seasons being played. Me participating in all of them. So, yeah, memory a bit hazy on that one. Alright, so macro refinery being deployed and immediate base push. It is base push time. Due to Tim sleeping on the queue, he probably has 1 tank less than what Kazu has. So let's see if this is gonna factor in at all. Yeah, right, there's the tank here for Kazu. And he's gotten an MCV out. What? He's trying to make up for it by going for a 3rd MCV here. I don't like that at all, because he doesn't have a frontliner now. And this barracks is very exposed. I think he was banking on Kazu not having any field defense queued up. Oh, this has been revealed. It has been somehow within line of sight. Ranger trying to be moderately annoying. Yeah, this is gonna be nasty. He's just feeding troops into the meat grinder. I still couldn't deploy. So yeah, if anything, you know, if Juicebox doesn't change his rally points, this is just feeding him Skittles. Feeding me little pellets that give him 30 bounty per pop. That is pretty solid. Nice little Skittle play there. Okay, blocking with the Ranger, so apparently Kazu has given up on this Ranger's usefulness. It has outlived its usefulness there. Massive army for both. Ranger going down. Fortunately, it doesn't leave a husk. Oh, is he doing what I'm thinking that he's doing? He's probably rolling off here or here. Yeah, that is so smart. That cuts down on 1 attack vector. I really like those walls. So he can now focus all his defenses on here. If he builds the field defenses here, he cannot get flanked from the north. That is super smart. I'm digging that play. This map, unfortunately, doesn't have Navy as a viable option, despite you being able to build a naval yard here, because destroyers can't reach. And if you have enough money to spare for cruisers on this map, your opponent has done something really, really wrong. So, it's like 50% of a naval map. Nah, 30% more like it. Oh, nice! He's thrown the entire army out of position with the Ranger. Really good move from Juicebox there. Getting him all juiced up. Alright, and what a great concave! Oh my goodness, this is the definition of a concave. Just waiting here in a complete line formation. Oh, and he's trying to capture. Is the heal rate enough? No. Sometimes I'm thinking the hospital heal rate needs to be buffed, but then there are situations like this here where I'm just thinking to myself, if the hospital heal rate gets buffed, then the engineer could have just finished the capture. Oh my lord. That's a staggering victory so far for Juicebox. Completely anticipating the army there. Drawing the army out of position with the Ranger. And then, oh no. Expansion MCV number 2 is in peril. Yeah, he's pulled one of his tanks ahead. That kind of means that he's gonna go on a chase here. Yeah, that's right. Oh, tank being blocked up, but really this MCV is nowhere to go. If it tries to run here, there's gonna be a pillbox, so yeah. MCV dead to rights. Question for Kazu is, as always, fight or flight. Trigger a counterattack or no? Yay or nay? Seems to be the case that he's going to stand his ground instead of going for a counterattack. Alright, another harvester being ruffled there. Being picked off as a little reward. Oh, there's a turret, that's nasty. That turret killing a harvester already. Damn, son, and he's also going for a flank. Like, I really like how Juicebox is preemptively putting all his, some of his assets into positions where he knows the army isn't. That is really just smart play. Be where your opponent isn't. Try to pull him apart. Try to inflict a victory by death by 1,000 paper cuts. I really like that idea. Another harvester falling prey. Like, what the hell? If those could... Okay, he's pulling those back. That's good. Oh, but the medium can go on a chase. Oh no. That's another 2 harvesters down. Like, what's his eco looking like? 3 harvesters left. Is it really? Yeah. Yeah, 3 harvesters left. Jeez Louise! It ain't looking too hot if he kills the refinery here. It's probably a very easy game. Oh, wow. Those medium tanks trying to breach through. Ultimately not finding any expansions whatsoever. Mediums, yeah. Mediums going for the pillbox and should also kill the ore refinery by all accounts. Does he have the time, though? Nah, he's pulling out. He knows that the army has to react. Nice! He's finding the flank again on the harvesters. And in the middle there's a big army. Spearheaded for the base. Oh, this is a very defensive position though. There is no way he can attack into this. Has he no. He does not know what lies ahead here. Ooh, he's going in dry. Bring the loop. That's a meat grinder and a half. And the tanks are not even in the front lines. That allows, like, Kazu doesn't have to micro this at all. He's just sitting back here. Just chilling on his, like, 10, 15 APM as per usual. Oh no. That was a meat grinder, and Juicebox fell for it. Damn, son. Ah, don't go back in here. The husks are blocking him as well. This is terrible. You find some crushes? Ish. Yeah, no. Those husks make it completely impossible for tanks to maneuver around now. So, until those have timed out... Wow, but he's found another snipe on 2 harvesters. To be fair, that was more like Kazu misplaying because he knew that there was a turret and he popped down the refineries here instead of north. That should have been a refinery north by all accounts. We haven't seen a single vehicle being patched up, by the way. This medium tank is in really rough shape, please. Please, good sir, send it back to the depot. Ah, but behind all of this, Juicebox doesn't have that much himself, so it's not really over just yet. Juicebox has got a nice econ and probably asset lead by all accounts, but let's do a quick math here. 6 harvesters for now, over 5. Soon to be 4. Yeah, Kazu is constantly rebuilding them, but holy crap has he lost some eco in his days. Jeez Louise. Alright, there's another army, but guess whose is bigger? Juicebox's is bigger. This oil derrick should be sniped. Provides free line of sight. One harvester going down, another one being severely wounded at least. Alright, an MCV again, so he's trying for a base push. Yeah, if he takes out this expansion, I think Kazu is gonna be deprived of all comeback options whatsoever. He's technically got now 2 patches to mine from, as soon as that one is being contested. Uh-oh! Helipad? Oh, he's on radar tech, but I honestly don't like the position for the helipad. I would rather put it like here, maybe. And start working with pillboxes. Oh my lord. Ah, that's a bit overconfident. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not seeing it. Not at all. Yikes. Counterattack being triggered. Like, on the a fight or flight scale, I gotta say that Juicebox is the guy who always goes for the reach around. He never starts trying to fight your army head on. He always just goes for the flank. Meanwhile, Kazu is just the YOLO guy. I really like the clashes of style. Oh, there's gonna be a convergence on the army. Depends. If you can time it right, then it's gonna be really good. Ooh, the tank's being pummeled. Most of the tanks have been severely outgunned here. So yeah, Juicebox forced to retreat once more. The big reach around didn't happen here, but that's alright. He killed a couple tanks, killed a couple parts of the meat shield. Oh no. What is the MCV doing? Not being revealed. It's alright. But still, he should kill the derrick. Uh-oh. Was that a mistake? He's been triggering an attack. Oh no. Oh my god. Right, Juicebox played himself like a fiddle. He was starting to attack the derrick with the tanks and immediately triggered a counterattack from Kazu, because that's what Kazu does, right? Yeah. Not the smartest of moves, if we're being honest. And this time around, it's concave for concave, both in a good defensive position, but obviously Juicebox should eventually be able to hold this on the sheer account of him having base building support here, or construction radius. Yeah, meat shields down for both, almost. There's a tank surviving. Yeah, so this engagement was a wash. What was happening there? Ooh. Okay, so he can oh no, he can tackle this here. Nice. Ah, nice. Juicebox is force firing, but this is mass overwhelming. There is still an army sitting here. What is happening on the north end front? Oh, Kazu has lost some more eco on account of Juicebox breaking through. So again, 2, 4, 6 harvesters. Something I gotta mention here is that honorable mention to Juicebox's harvester drivers who are sitting in the comfortable safety, knowing that Juicebox has not let any units of Kazu close enough for anyone to take a shot at Juicebox's harvesters. He's been playing so aggressively that Kazu was forced into just sitting back, and he never had time to actually engage into any of the eco lines there. So pretty good so far. Seeing as Juicebox likes his walls, I would really like to see a wall off maybe here. And also either a recapture or destroying the derrick. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Come on. Free income sitting there. Right in your... That's right in your range. That's your dominion. That's within your grasp. Within your realm. Do something. Oh, Hind is coming online. Yeah, that's a very good... It's a very good timing for the Hind. As soon as artillery start hitting the field, we're gonna do a quick eco check here. The assets firmly in the court of Juicebox. Almost 10k lead here, but he can still throw it in, obviously. Also, both sitting on a comfortable, no, I wouldn't say float, like 4 or 5k is still a bank. That's still something that can be played around, because sometimes you want to have a bank. You know that your tech is gonna hit. You know that you need you'll need infantry mass soon without being broke. Because you're expecting a push from your opponent, and you might need the cash for an immediate reaction, for popping a couple base defenses, so it's alright. Oh, that's not an eco trade. Oh, that is an eco trade. Oh my lord! There's a little army here, and basically no defenses for Juicebox. So 2 halves for 2 halves, but there's a refinery attached to that one, so it's a bit of a bigger price, I would say. Yeah, thank you. Oh, nice! He managed to snipe all the artilleries there. That was sexy. He lost the Hind, but that's like, what? There have been 3 or 4 artilleries. Good hustle. Good multi-prong there. Hind can just go in and clean this up. Clean up shop. Juicebox? Yo! No! Not like this! Oh, he was busy placing his tech center. I just saw the timer come online. Couldn't have been a more unfortunate timing. So, thusly the MCV is forced to book it. Unlucky timing. Kill the artillery at least. Gotta killery the artillery. Thank you. I said good day, sir. Yeah, no. With some target micro. That's some good target practice. If your opponent is fleeing with rocket infantry, be sure to target them all down. You should just A-move and send him back to base here. Oh no! Oh, that's been such a heavily fortified position. He tried going for the flank, but I think it must have been scouted. Doesn't appear to be the case. Well, his summer must have caught a whiff with this, because all his army was standing in the southwest corner of the map. You don't do that randomly. Now, it's really difficult to attack into this side. This is heavily fortified. Yeah, no. No! Now, after the meat shield is down, it's like, yeah? Hell yeah, I'm gonna press the go button. I'm gonna do it. Oh, that is nasty. At least he's found the flank with a Hind. Kill the artilleries, please. Oh, Tanya's on the field. Tanya in the house. Nice. Yep. Down go the artilleries. Down goes every single infantryman in the army. Tanya's twin guns on display here. Very good hustle. There is a couple AA guns, but yeah. Oh no, Kazu has found the flank. Is that still the same army? Oh my lord, look at this meat shield. This is so flimsy. Ah, Juicebox, you're throwing it away. Just not stopping this army, losing a couple Hinds here and there. That was just unnecessary, honestly. Finally he's doing some... Oh. Oh no. Oh. That is just gross. And those incompetent helicopter pilots haven't rearmed yet. Ah, what's the timing here? Terrible timing. Is Tiny still in the mix? I don't think she is. She appears to have died on the front lines. Sorry, like, it's hard to cast this game properly because there's... Everything is always happening in bursts and on 2 different fronts. Like, there is times of downtime, such as now, and then there is times where everything happens at once. So yeah. Cut me some slack here. It's really hard with this type of game. I don't know if Juice still has this, as Spec Chat is claiming, because Juice is on, what, 2 refineries? The econ situation is actually looking better for Kazu this time around. Let's check the earnings. Yeah, Kazu is stabilized, and someone else is dropping, is plummeting. Oh, the walls! The Wall Master putting Quendy to shame here with a nice display of how to absolutely ravage base defenses. That's such a nice play. Obviously, that only works inside your own base, and it doesn't work against Soviets because Tesla coils can shoot over walls. But against allies, this is so brutal. Damn, son. But now it's Juicebox's time to spam harvesters. Oh no. 5 Hinds, enough to kill a Conyard, probably taking out the ore refinery as well. This is gonna mean Juicebox is on literally 1 refinery. Terrible time. Also, War Factory Q still not occupied. Well, that's because it's broke, okay. I can see where he's coming from there. So, asset situation has flipped upside down. Ooh. Kazu has overtaken him. He's now leading by 20k after like just 1 or 2 bad engagements. Ah, nice. He can camp here at least. He should kill the other helipad as well. Is there... combat tab is even. Yeah, anti-air gun is about to pop up. So, the reason why he didn't commit to the other helipad as well was because he was rightfully so afraid of an anti-air gun popping, and rightfully so. Because if you're up against allies, always expect the anti-air gun pop. It's the most dirty move. It can cost you so much. He's trying to fortify here. Alright. Wait, no, he's not. Oh, he's walling up. Can he get the wall off in time? Ooh, that was so close. If that medium tank had moved in 1 cell closer, he would have blocked the wall deployment, period. And he would have been left with the stump of a wall on the other end. Oh, that was such clutch timing. But that was a nice delay tactic. Nice stalling here from Juicebox, who is now... Well, the ball is in the court of Kazu, let's just put it that way. He's also gotten his expansion back out. It's on 2 Conyards still. Yeah, and there was just so much time for Juicebox where he just had to macro back up. Oh, that is rough. Also the oil derrick, come on. And now he's hovering just to taunt him. He's flaunting his helis above the oil derrick. It's like, please, come and deploy an anti-air gun. Oh no! This tech center is toast. This GPS satellite won't live to see the end of battle here. Oh lord. What a rough time. Critical hindmass has kind of been culled. What? He's just letting those idle here. Oh no. Another hind down for Juicebox. At that rate, he can't sustain this any longer. He needs like 3 refineries and he needs them now. Oh no, not like this! Juicebox falling behind so far. It honestly started with a 1 push. Ah, tank flank as well. Artilleries are homing in. Oh, there's no more helipad. So no more rearming of this poor hind. Yikes, so he needs to keep it alive as a scout, if nothing else. Oh, it's empty. Not like this. Oh! He sacrifices it. Like, nice play, but still not worth it. Still hilarious. Oh my goodness. That was juicy. Juicebox indeed. What a good hustle. The hind pilot seeing the futility of this war and ending it all right there by crash landing on 2 artilleries. Good stuff. Yeah, now there is no cash or power float for an anti-air gun from Juicebox, so I think he's just running out of steam. He's got 1 last push left, and Kazu is so prepared. He is so prepared. There is gonna be a good concave, but what does it matter if you're being outnumbered 2-1 and you don't have a mid shield? This is going south. This is going from bad to worse to terrible. Yeah, complete wipe here of the army, and just like that, he has nothing left. Juicebox being absolutely demolished within a matter of 2 minutes. Off the back of 1 bad engagement. Oh, that was a matter, like this match was decided on such small, minuscule details. Like for example, him giving the army, him giving the MCV away for free when he tried shooting the Derrick. Then him not taking the Derrick back and thus providing free line of sight as well as income. And then again, him revealing himself somehow when he tried pushing on the eastern frontier by going for a long con flank. Like, Kazu was completely prepared for that. So yeah, that honestly got decided on scouting information rather than anything else. What a clutch match, and also trading back and forth. Like, the lead went back and forth. That was awesome. Yeah, highly enjoyable match. I'm really happy those guys are back in the community. I'm hyped to see some Lori games as well. Trying to see whether he can compete with players nowadays still. Presumably yes, but let's see. And also, yeah, Shattered Paradise tournament coming up. 25th to 26th of July, there's going to be the Shattered Paradise Tournament number 3, where the prize pool has just increased to $75, so sign up. There is 1 day left. Until then, until next week or until Monday on stream. See you then. Thanks for watching. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.